Hey, it's Joel Katz.
And Marianne Morgan.
And we're talking about some great kids in the community doing some great things. It's the 2021 Kids Who Make Magic Awards, brought to you by Children's Hospital at St. Peter's University Hospital,
Crystal Auto Mall, Toyota, and Mazda.
And Magyar Bank.
And our first nominee is Emily B., nominated by her mom, Melissa. Emily's very active in her North Plainfield community. She volunteers as an instructor at the Taekwondo studio, at her summer camp, at her local church, and she came up with a great idea. Emily thought, let's help homeless men, women, and children, and we'll call it Backpack Blessings. Now, what is Backpack Blessings? She rallied community church kids to make 35 overstuffed backpacks of health essentials and snacks, and they gave it to the Bowery Mission in New York to be distributed to those in need. Emily always shares and gives things to others. She volunteers without asking for payment for her work, and she helps whenever she can without seeking appreciation or attention. Emily B., a kid who makes magic.
Ohm was nominated by his mom, Mega. Ohm has a passion for helping society and giving back to the community. Ohm has a brother who has special needs, and Ohm decided that he was going to help kids with special needs and make a difference in society. So on his 8th birthday, he organized a fundraiser, and he urged all of his family and all of his friends to help donate to the SKN Foundation instead of buying him a birthday present. Ohm was able to raise a good amount of money of donations, and he pled to continue to helping kids with special needs and society. And that's why Ohm is a kid who makes magic.
Let's talk about Kate, nominated by her mom, Trish. Many kids are not sure how to interact with children with differing abilities, but one of Kate's priorities is ensuring that students with special needs feel welcome and supported at her school. From competing on the unified track team, which pairs athletes with special needs with a general education partner, to serving as a peer buddy for a student with multiple disabilities in gym class, to participating in the unified club and Power of One Friend group at school, Kate has developed meaningful relationships, meaningful friendships with students who have a range of differing needs, and always helps to make sure that they are included and supported. Kate.
Our next nominee is Shriya, who was nominated by her mom, Vishika. Shriya has a passion for science and healthcare and believes in giving back to the community. She wrote and self-published a book called When Life Gives You Chocolate, a book about kindness. And she sold over 150 copies and donated proceeds to a local no-kill animal shelter. She also taught herself how to use a sewing machine, and she stitched and she donated over 300 cloth masks to frontline workers, law enforcement officers, and essential workers. She currently creates content for her own YouTube channel, and it's called The Mole Cool Scientist. And these videos are shared with the East Brunswick Public Library YouTube channel. She is such a positive influence on kids around her, and nothing stops her from doing more and giving back to the community. And that's why Shriya is a kid who makes magic.
Mikey is our next nominee. He was nominated by his mom, Indira. Mikey was 9 years old when his dad passed away from pancreatic cancer. And he was with his dad when he was being treated at the Cancer Institute of New Jersey. And Mikey realized that kids also battle cancer. So he decided that he was going to do something about it. He got his sister to help, and they raised money through social media and purchased toys for all the children at the hospital. Now, when the kids are done with their treatment, they get to go to the toy chest and pick out a toy, and it's all because of Mikey and his sister. And they call it Putting Smiles on Kids' Faces, and they're currently working on collecting toys for Christmas as well. Mikey.
Our next nominee is Sergio, who was nominated by his mom, Pamela. Sergio has been an honor roll student since 2nd grade, and in addition to joining Boy Scouts this year, he also started volunteering at a local cat rescue. Sergio helps to feed the cats, clean their cages, collect donations, and socialize the kittens while they wait to be adopted. He plans to collect as many donations for the cat rescue as possible. He's such a kind, loving, and such a sweet boy who has a soft spot for animals. That's Sergio.
Savannah was nominated by her mom, Lori, and Savannah has been running her lemonade stand for the past 8 years. She added a clothing drive about 3 years ago. She works hard all year promoting her organization. She makes cookies, she does art, and she sells that at the stand. This year she's been painting canvases to auction in advance of the lemonade stand. And since she started 8 years ago, she has raised over $14,000 and has donated all the proceeds to CHOP Cancer Research. She's an exceptional human being and a gift to her community. Savannah.
Our next nominee is Raya, who was nominated by her mom, Shriya. Raya is the founder of Purple Heart, leading Girls' Dignity and Empowerment Project. She's 15 years old, and Raya pledged to build 500 toilets in the school in India. Her mission is to make sure that every girl gets the education that they deserve. A couple of years ago, while visiting India, Raya met a girl who had a dream to become a doctor, but she dropped out of the school due to the lack of toilets. Later on, more girls narrated that similar story. So Raya decided to help by using her artistic skills to raise funds to support these girls. She pledged to build these 500 toilets, and since she's very, very talented with drawing and painting, she made 48 paintings, and all the proceeds, $10,000 mind you, went to support Girls' Dignity and Empowerment Program. She speaks at different events spreading the word about her project. Raya does all this in addition to her regular school and other activities. And that is why Raya is a kid who makes magic.
There you have it, all the awesome recipients of our Kids Who Make Magic Awards 2021, brought to you by the Children's Hospital at St. Peter's University Hospital,
Crystal Automall, Toyota and Mazda,
and Magyar Bank.
Congrats to all. Go to magic983.com. You can check out all the stories there. Say goodbye, Marianne.
Bye, Marianne.